Welcome back, folks. A police chief has stepped down after last week's police and for-profit stories. A local teachers union says to expect a sickout, and the Jacksonville State Marching Band will head to Normandy for a big anniversary. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Brookside, Alabama Chief of Police Mike Jones has resigned after news reports indicated that the police force there had been used as a traffic trap to drive city revenue, reports AL.com's John Archibald. Last week, John reported, and we shared it here, that the small Jefferson County town had ramped up the size of its police department over the past few years, and by 2020 was making right about half its revenue off of fines and forfeitures. The story, part of a series on AL.com called Banking on Crime, included stories of people who committed minor traffic offenses, often along Interstate 22, and saw charges and calls pile up. There are at least 5 federal lawsuits against the city, and the allegations include trumped-up charges, intimidation, and retaliation for people who challenged authorities. Politicians from both parties have begun calling for investigations of Brookside, as well as legislation to prevent policing for profit. Brookside Mayor Mike Bryan declined to comment on Jones's resignation. Many schools and school systems around Alabama for the past couple weeks have been closing, opening, going virtual, all to various degrees at different times as the Omicron variant of COVID has made its way through the state. Birmingham City Schools is scheduled to be back in classrooms today. The real-life, non-virtual kind of classrooms. But AL.com's Savannah Tryans-Fernandez reports for the Alabama Education Lab that some teachers may not be back just yet, instead opting to participate in a sickout. The district reported a record 409 positive cases, or about 2% of staff and students, on January 20th. Richard Franklin is the president of the Birmingham American Federation of Teachers. Quote, "We've already been in a sickout because so many people have COVID. I'm talking to parents and teachers. They're not coming back to school tomorrow. Everybody's on the same page. We've been overwhelmed by community support." Now, Superintendent Mark Sullivan pointed to the district's supplying of PPE, testing, and vaccinations, as well as raises, bonuses, and 10 days of COVID leave. He said he expects teachers and students will be back in person today. Birmingham City Schools are mask mandatory. Jacksonville State University's marching band has landed quite the gig. AL.com's William Thornton reports that the Marching Southerners received an invite to perform over a few days in June 2024 in France during ceremonies commemorating the 80th anniversary of D-Day and the Allied invasion during World War II. Now add this to the list of big celebrations the Southerners have played. They were at Queen Elizabeth's Diamond Jubilee in 2012 in London. They were at the 75th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor in 2016, and they participated in World Peace Day in 2019 at the Vatican. Thank y'all so much for listening. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Until then, stop by and see us anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.